Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel Part 73. In the previous video, we wrapped up Chapter 5. We finished our trial at Guerrilla Fortress. We defeated Lady S in stunning fashion. She did not stand a chance. She got mollywopped. Now we're back at school. We've been authorized to keep doing field studies. We're preparing for a festival. All kinds of stuff are happening. But hey, at least it's the perfect weather for a weekend out in the town. Hope y'all enjoy your free day tomorrow. But it's only one day. How can it be a weekend? Shut up, Reed. Especially if you got another practical exam coming up next Wednesday. You couldn't just send us off with have a good weekend, could you? That's what wouldn't be our instructor Sarah if she didn't throw in a little dash of torment. And then we have this month's field study coming up at the end of the week, right? Yep, just like we've been planning. We might make a few changes to the original itinerary, but nothing major. Still gotta open that portal to hell and all. I'll tell you all about where you're headed after the practical exam, so until then, keep on guessing. Yeah, don't need to make it some dramatic revelation. She always does, though. Ooh, I can't wait to find out where we're gonna go this time. I thought you said you hated field studies. Sometimes I change my mind. Oh, by the way, you guys really need to figure out what you're going to do for the festival next month. First years have to participate, so if you can't think of anything, you'll be showing your field study reports instead. That'd probably be cooler than anything else anybody else's did. Okay, so remember that time we fought the ruler of the forest? What about 2 large dogs? Or a giant evil spider creature that's millennium old? Remember we fought a bone dragon? What about that time? Well, I guess we can't talk about Chapter 5. Well, we could talk about fighting the big ghost. What? That certainly wouldn't be my first choice, or even my 5th. Anyway, that's a wrap for the homeroom. If you'll do the honors, Miss Class President? Yes, instructor. I'm sure she's just joking about putting our field study reports on display, I hope. Either way, we need to figure out what we're doing by the start of next week. That sounds wise, especially considering we have our practical exam on Wednesday and our field study next weekend. If that's how things stand, we should make it our goal to at least have some solid ideas by the end of tomorrow. We also need to check out what the other classes are planning. If we end up doing something that was already being done, we'd seem totally redundant. Yeah, just like you, when Elliot exists. Yeah, we should split up and start gathering some info. But remember, we need to find something that'll work with the number of people we've got. Yeah, all the other classes have more than double our manpower. And they all seem to have some pretty grandiose aspirations at that. If greatness will rely on numbers, museums will be full of artwork produced by committee. There must be some course of action we can turn our lesser numbers to our advantage. Fight Club. The most entertaining fight club ever. Everyone beats up Machias. Yeah, the question is what? If I had an easy answer, we wouldn't be spending all our time worrying over it. I'm getting kind of pumped up. Well, a little interclass competition never hurt anyone. In fact, it might spice things up a bit. Now, there is one thing that is absolutely paramount. God, one of these days you're gonna wear the white coat of shame, Machias. Alright, so we are free to talk as we do. I'm more interested in the food stalls than anything else this festival has to offer. It's so much fun to go around trying all the food on offer. My mouth is already watering. Bro, there's so many people. Guys, you're on the wrong side of the couch. I just came up with a good idea. Oh, let's hear it. A shooting gallery using real bullets. What? Only problem is that you put a hole in your prize. Oh, that's the only problem? Yeah, that would never fly on Academy grounds. Dang. Now, if you were shooting at other students, then maybe they would allow it, because that would be what the Academy deems as a safe activity. Coming up with a good idea for us to do for the festival is a lot harder than I thought it'd be. Honestly, I'm starting to think some kind of display wouldn't be that bad, at least in principle. It wouldn't, but that's the go-to idea for so many of the culture-related clubs. That, and I think that beyond the visitors enjoying it, we should do something we'd enjoy putting together too. True enough. A display-type exhibit would always work in a pinch, but it wouldn't be something we get excited about. Agreed. We never had customs like this in Nord, so it might take a while for me to come up with any useful ideas. Maybe think a little less dangerous for your next one, okay? Okay, so it's like horseshoe, except instead of throwing a horseshoe, you throw a hand grenade. Seems like most clubs already have their plans for the festival sorted out. What if we're the only ones who haven't decided on anything yet? We need to hurry up and figure out what we're going to do. My class is the coolest idea for the festival, but they're also mean. You break everything you touch, they said. For the love of audience, please just sit still, they said. I mean, come on! Can you believe it? Sure, I'm a tad accident prone, but they're completely ignoring how helpful I am. I'll tell you the truth, I'd actually like to do another performance sometime. Hopefully we'll get the chance someday. I mean, we can maybe incorporate that. Maybe we could have a talent show. Yeah, talent show. It took a while, but my arm's finally all healed up. I can finally play the violin again pain-free. It's been so long that I forgot how relaxed I feel while playing it. What's up, Bridgie? I saw Alan heading towards the fencing club earlier. He had this look of determination lately. It's as if he's trying to do whatever it takes to change himself and get stronger. I'll put so much effort into playing the piano that my performances will send tears of joy streaming down his face. The piano freak is born. Hey, you say the same thing? Hey, let them do their own thing. Busy with something else, huh? Is it bad that I'm morbidly curious? I had all but given up on the idea that anyone new would join our club, but then along came Milliam. She's every bit as creative as her cooking with every bit as creating with her cooking as Margarita too. I really couldn't be happier. I didn't see the with. Milliam, you might want to try being a little more gentle. Putting too much strength into it will ruin the whole thing. Punch it, Lammy, punch it! I gotcha. Know what I'm doing? I have a sinking feeling that she doesn't. When you end up joining the cooking club, Milliam? Not that long ago. I figured I'd get to eat all kinds of tasty stuff here. Just remember that it's the cooking club, not the eating club. Ah, don't worry, I'm making stuff too. I made the stove blow up the other day too. Oh boy. Cooking's actually pretty fun. I can even let Lammy help me with the pounding and flattening ingredients. Please don't do that. Running. The festival? Couldn't care less. This all just sounds like a ton of work. Where will you find me during the festival? Right here, working like I always do. Girlie, you're never gonna finish. Give it up. It's been 6 months, you still haven't finished that statue. It's not even that you haven't finished, it's that you've made no progress. Seeing Mother at the meeting convinces me more than ever that she'll never change. But I still can't believe she's been on the board of directors this whole time. Well, the revelation did kind of come out of nowhere. Did you manage to talk to her at all? Technically, yes. She has a way of saying all the things I don't want her to say, though. Lisa? Sorry, don't worry about it. No sense dwelling on the past when we've got plans to make for the festival. I don't want to hear her laughing at me for going on about being independent and not being able to make one simple decision. Yeah, you're right. And maybe sometime down the line, I'll actually have to have a proper conversation with our mother. Don't get your hopes up. I can't help but be nervous while sending off members of the board of the directors. Each one is so in demand that their visits are few and far between. Since they're all VIPs, I need to muster up all my confidence to even say hello. Just thinking about it is exhausting. It pleases me to see how well Prince Oliver is doing. Ho ho, he was quite the troublemaker during his time at the Academy. I never thought I'd see him holding on to a firm set of ideals and working so hard. It's a pleasant surprise. Yes, if possible, I'd like to guide some children from town through the festival. My Rosine, you're certainly jumping into the sister lifestyle with both feet, aren't you? Well, I see no issue with that, so go along and round up those kids. What a relief. Thank you so much, instructor. Not at all. Keep up the good work at the church. It's customary for the sisters to escort children without parental supervision around the festival. I'm absolutely sure that you're the perfect sister to do so this year. Dear me, I've never seen a dish quite like this one. This will definitely help with my research. If you discover any more curious cuisine, please visit me at once. The Epstein Foundation saying they found a vulnerability in their main OS. Might be in ours too, actually. I'll have to take a look, and I'd have to take a look and fix it up if I find it. I never really mentioned this, but you're pretty amazing with computers, Instructor Markov. I guess so. It's all such a pain, though. I'd really rather not have to do this stuff. Worse yet, it's probably unnecessary since our computers aren't connected to any outside networks. Might as well try and avoid anything that could be trouble, though. Try and come up with an idea for the festival soonish, okay? Though I guess that's easier said than done, what with the board decision to go forward with the next field study. I know, we're pretty limited on the time we can devote to brainstorming. Now, either way, better to have a few ideas knocking around sooner instead of waiting until the last minute. The longer you take, the more the vice principal's angry ranting I'll have to endure. We'll do everything we can. Time has a way of getting away from you, that deadline's going to be knocking on your door before you realize it. You'll have to work twice as hard as the other students now that they've given the go-ahead for your next field study. Hello, Instructor Neidhart. Glad to see you made it back to the Academy. Indeed, all the matters relating to the attack on Grelia Fortress have been taken care of, so I am free to return. I apologize that I'm unable to teach you for such an extended period of time. Don't worry, we didn't really learn all that much from you. We tried playing the radio at our last boss fight, didn't do shit. Dr. Sarah did a fine job of filling in for you. Is that so? I'll be sure to thank her later. Not the type to leave debts unpaid, is he? First board of directors meeting went rather well. I was surprised to hear that they won't be canceling your field studies. A reckless decision, if you ask me. Just what do they plan on doing should any incidents occur off campus? What do you want? You won't be getting any festival advice from me. Alright, Princey P. You got one chance. You give me a Medal of Valor for what I did at Grelia, and you get to live. If you don't, well, let's just say this door is getting locked and Reen is wigging out. I'm really looking forward to what Class 7 does for the festival. You all come from a wealth of different backgrounds, each with your own unique experiences. In that regard, I'd like to see something that only such a gathering of individuals could do. You really need to pull off something great now that we're facing these kind of expectations. Alright, I'm locking the door. Give me a medal, damn it. Fine, you know what? If you don't want to give it to me, whatever. And we got this, maybe, Vincent? We haven't seen Vincent in a while. Beloved Vincent, whatever will you be up to during the festival? Wouldn't it be splendid to use the event to spend some quality time together? I'd love nothing more than to spend the festival snuggled up into my darling Vincent. Perhaps he'll stop at my class to see what we're up to. Talk of the festival brings back memories of our play last year. My first appearance on stage could be likened to a breathtakingly beautiful butterfly bursting forth from its cocoon. Bro, that's some alliteration right there. So wonderfully charming that that the ladies in the audience had to shut their eyes to resist swooning over me. They even used the great Erebonian proverb, gross, to praise my performance. Some might say that your acting simply put everyone to sleep. His acting last year was truly a sorry sight. One can only hope that our operetta is worlds better. You may be unaware, however. What is this feeling of impending doom? Reen, I would like you to slay a beast for me. Okay, that was rude, I'm sorry. The Academy's been lively lately. You can tell we're closing in on the festival. I've got my own things to take care of beforehand, so just let me know if you need a hand with anything. The festival only rolls around once a year, so you best make it count. Yeah, that's the main building done and dusted. How goes the flowers? Oh, they're looking mighty nice. Ooh, ho, ho, ho. These flowers are in bloom and giving off a gentle, calming aroma. I thought we were supposed to be the first to know. The seeds Flea planted have bloomed into beautiful flowers. I'm so happy for her. It's all because she poured so much love into them. Helping these flowers grow was no easy task, especially with that sudden shower. But her hard work all paid off in the end. Yeah, I was there. I helped out. I was told I was going to be the first to know when they bloomed, and I've been lied to. Freydell transformed into some kind of monster with a sword in her hands. But I won't give up, not for the promise I made to Bridget. I'll keep training and improving myself so I can keep that promise. One day I'll even beat Freydell. You still have a long way to go, Alan. I get that you're focused on the festival right now, but you can't use that as an excuse to slack off. I felt like I was squaring off against a demon just now. Well, I mean, wait till you fight one of us. Hello, Schwarzer. I've been hearing rumors that Class 7 still hasn't decided what they want to do for the festival. Do tell me they're untrue. I wish I could, but they're true. How about your class? Decision already made? You should have expected no less. Not only that, but we've started our preparations and even organized a practice schedule. Needless to say, things are proceeding very smoothly for us at the moment. Wow, that's really impressive, especially a month ahead of time. That's not to say I don't have concerns, however. I come from one of the 4 great houses, meaning the rumors have been spread about my family and their plans. This is exasperated by the fact that I find the rumors unbelievable. My family may well be up to something in secret. Patrick, they're only rumors. At the moment, it's our priority to fulfill our duty to this academy. Which means you need to hurry up and decide upon an idea, understood? Will do. Good luck with whatever your class is up to as well. Reen, might I make a suggestion? I think that you should, pose nude as part of your class display. For reasons. Damn, she's not holding back, is she? Still, the first years have gotten pretty good. They're holding their own. Sounds like you're under the impression that you won't be joining us? As luck would have it, you're actually up next. Get over here. Guess I should have seen that coming. Fine, let's do this. This is a good chance to finally get a win against her anyway. How goes the swimming? And summer just flew by. We need to get used to swimming in the cold and fast, especially since it's going to be like this all the way up until next summer. You know, I would have expected that icy winter weather would be a sign for the swimming club to take a break, but nope, guess I gotta suck it up and carry on some twisted academy tradition. Guess I better get used to swimming in the cold so I don't get sick or anything. Today I'd like you to try the butterfly stroke. Really? Isn't that a little advanced? Don't worry, it takes some getting used to, but I'm sure you'll be able to manage. If you put in the time to practice every day, you'll have it down faster than you think. We have to decide on what we're going to do with the festival soon. I'll see if any ideas come to me while I swim. Anyone upstairs? Nope. Okay, let's hit up the field. Ah, you're back. Ah ha ha! Simply perfect, Whitcomb. The festival should go splendidly if you keep it this face. Simply perfect! We've been pretty much locked down our festival plans over in Class 7, or Class 5. I think, I'm thinking about heading out to the riding club instead though, mainly because I'd like to put the things I've learned here to use. Seriously, you guys still haven't decided what you're going to be doing? You're not going to have any time to prepare if you don't figure it out soon. I had planned on questioning my brother about the noble faction's intentions while he was here for the board meeting. However, he managed to definitely dodge my queries and avoided answering anything even remotely resembling an answer. There's something definitely odd going on with him, the noble faction I mean. I've heard rumors suggesting that they're linked to the terrorists. At any rate, it's our responsibility as nobles to do all we can to understand what's really going on. And our life here at the Academy, particularly our field studies, provides us with the perfect opportunity to do so. I agree. Our top priority right now should be thinking of something grand we can do for the Academy Festival. My brother sitting on the board of directors, half-assed ideas just won't cut it. We need the idea of a decade here, something so brilliant only we would ever conceive of it. Telling you, Fight Club. Everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, Class 7's that freaking strong? Holy shit. We look like little scrubs. We planned on helping any and all of the clubs that will be making use of the field for the festival. What could Elisa and Ferris's class have in store for us? Second years don't have to take part in the festival, they don't want to. They say it's because we're at the point where we're supposed to decide what we want to do for the rest of our lives, but seriously, this is the only time we ever get to be students, right? Might as well enjoy it while I can. And we got Front Academy, 3 back buildings. What's up, Becky and Hugo? Since we have respective classes to assist, I propose that we use our food stall preparations on our free days. I will be here 5 in the morning. Alternatively, no, we don't. Yes, good comeback, mate. Good to see that you're getting used to that. I can't believe it. Hugo, the wee ticket, can actually make some comebacks now. Almost brings a tear to my eye. Becky, something tells me your praise is a little bit facetious. Facetious! Can I believe it? Becky's brain remains an enigma to me. Well, I suppose that whimsy is one of her good points. This festival couldn't be more of a material goldmine if it were handcrafted by ADS herself. Oh, I said it, dude. You should have heard the guys and girls arguing about our plans. It got really heated. Thanks for the material, everyone. Reem, by the way, I'm counting on you to cause some trouble again, too. Heard about what happened at the Guerrilla Fortress, man. Shit was dope. You may be wondering, how do I hear about it? I got my sources, man. I seem to have developed a reputation as a font of random knowledge thanks to all the reading I do. So my classmates have decided that I'm in charge of everything related to our event setting. Our project has something to do with the stars, so maybe I should tie it to mythology somehow? I think that the chairman of the board of directors here is the famous Prince Olivert. He's supposed to be a fascinating man. Oh, he's fascinating. I'd love to see him for myself. Maybe don't get your hopes up. It's not as though he's going to come strolling to the library, though. He's so close but so far away. I wish I could trade places with the Bianca reception just this once. You know he's a criminal? You know he's been in prison? He's done hard time. Does that change your opinion? Ex-convert? Oliver? I say convert, I meant convict. We're always happy to lend a hand in preparing for the festival. For example, we open up our kitchen so students can make samples of the food they'll be selling during the festival. I'm looking forward to getting a taste of this year's festival food. Class 4's plans on opening some kind of cafe for the festival, which I was totally in support of until they decided to use Vivi and me as twin waitresses. I think I'm too shy to be a waitress. Cafe idea seemed great until they brought this up. Oh no. So me and Lynn are gonna be waitresses together? Sure, there's a market for that, but being twin waitresses sounds pretty good. Now I'm really looking forward to the festival. Our class's contribution to the festival is shaping up nicely. The interior is going to be pretty unique when it's done. Now I'm really looking forward to it. Hey there, I take it your class is working hard on its attraction for the Academy Festival too? Wait, are you serious? You haven't even decided? That's like bad, like really bad. You better hurry up and pick something. Apparently the upper classes are doing some really fancy stuff for the Academy Festival. Must be nice to have money to burn on stuff like this. We're not going to let their budget show us up. I wonder what the first years are playing for us this year. This should be fun. We second years have done this all before, but we're not even required to do anything. Still, it'd be a wasted opportunity not to get involved at all. Perhaps we should find some way to lend a hand. Recipe me. It's almost time for the Academy Festival, not that it matters to me. You're welcome to borrow the kitchen if you need it, but other than that, I'm not getting involved. The festival's for the students to organize, not me. The cooking club usually has their own festival preparations to do, so we let them use the cafeteria kitchen. I'm looking forward to getting a taste of this year's festival food. Sell new stuff. I command you. Loads of people come to the Academy Festival every year. Students, families, former students, people from Trista, and other folks from even farther away than that. Maybe I'll get to meet some cute girl this year. Don't get your hopes up. Bro, that's so many dollary dues. Oh my god, is this what it's like to have money? What a odd idea. What did you think about the outline I gave you, Dorothy? I like the fact that it's focused on boys' adolescence, but unlike my work, which hinges on indulging in ladies' fantasies, yours is much more subtle, artful even. This is perfect. This is exactly the kind of thing I've always wanted to read. Thank goodness. Could do with more assholes in it, though. We're planning on putting together a collection of short stories for the festival next month. At first, I was worried about the material the club wanted to include, but I was able to steer them in a better direction. That's such a relief. I planned out a story for an exclusively female audience, but Emma took it and turned it into something with crossover appeal. She's a great writer, so it makes sense that she was able to strike a balance. Okay. Whatever. Festival setup can be tough for the first year since they have their things to do for their clubs and their class, but that just makes it feel even better when the hard work pays off as something great. It might be tough, but it's all worth it. We're at a disadvantage in both class size and preparation time. It might be a struggle to put something worthwhile together. Ideally, we could think of an idea that only we could pull off. I want whatever we want to do. I want whatever we do to be something that shows off Class 7's distinctive qualities. I'll have to think it over during a game of chess. We could have a piñata that's Maquia shaped and everyone could dunk on it. That's a Class 7 tradition. Thanks to you, Rex, we were able to get plenty of great photos. Now I'm feeling pretty confident about our exhibit at the festival this year. Nobody's gonna want to look at nothing but nature photos. We need some babes in the mix. We're gonna need a bunch of pics of cute girls for the festival. I guess I better get snapping. Sounds like people are talking inside. Okay, next on the agenda is the issue of the food and drink stalls. More specifically, how do we ensure hygiene standards across all of them? That's a big one, especially with how many non-academy visitors we'll have. We're see at Heinrich and some of the other instructors are saying the stalls should be banned if we can't take care of them. Are they crazy? We couldn't possibly ban food and drink stalls at a festival. That's half the fun right there. In that case, we're really going to need each and every student to understand their responsibilities in regard to hygiene. We still got a month or so if we take the initiative early, what if we discuss things with Instructor Beatrix in the infirmary and works with her? That seemed like a good way to do it. Sounds good to me. No objections here. It's settled then. I'm sure if we work together, everything will be fine. Let's move on to the next topic. She seems really busy. I was hoping to ask her about what Class 7 could do for the festival, but today definitely does not seem like the right time. Maybe tomorrow. Sounds like Towa's really busy in there. I better not disturb her. Hey, fun. Suppose we will leave. Yes, that's the plan. Leave! Do I want to know what you are up to, what y'all are up to? I really don't. Hey, Rain! Speak of the devil, Crow was just talking about you. What's that I hear about you guys struggling with your plans to the Academy Festival? It's embarrassing to say it, but it's true. Well, you had so much on your plate with field studies, who can blame you? You can start thinking of stuff now that that's all out of the way, though. Good point. But it'd be nice if you actually lend a hand or come up with something. And if I did, I'd be denying you youngsters a valuable lesson in independence. I could live with myself. Sounds like Crow's already made himself at home in Class 7. It sure does. In fact, they're getting along so well that I think you should spend another year with them. Hold on, Angelica. You're not seriously hoping I get held back a year, are you? What'd I ever do to you, man? That reminds me, actually. What did you all do for last year's festival? You're in different classes, so we all do different things. My class had a little attraction that used some machines I built myself. You certainly showed off your stuff with that, didn't you? Meanwhile, I had the pleasure of playing the leading man in a play we held in the auditorium. Now that was popular. By which I mean all the girls went absolutely crazy for it, almost tore the auditorium down. Of course, I had to wave to a sea of admirers to get to my top priority, Towa's class's cat cafe. What? Oh no. Just remember how impossibly cute she was in her cat outfit, sends shivers down my spine. Well, I didn't know you could weaponize cuteness. Okay, at least we're spared from that. We might have like a horny singularity if that were to happen. But not only did Crow take charge of helping out a bunch of different places, he even organized our performance and that closed out the festival. You all did a performance together? Yeah, nothing too fancy. Might be almost as popular as Jellica's play, though. Well, let's not be humble now. It was far and away the most popular event at the festival. You all are so excited that Towa managed to get over her initial nervousness and get really into it. Now I've got to know what this was. Oh no. And maybe I'll tell you about it some other time. Speaking of Towa, actually, we really can't thank you enough for what you did while the trade conference was going on. I guess that applies to Crow, too. Crow, I mean, he was there. I don't even want to imagine what would have happened to her if you hadn't stopped the railway guns. Okay, turn off the waterworks. No need to thank me for helping a buddy. He's right. Besides, it wasn't like we were the only ones involved, either. I'm just glad we were all safe and sound and can joke around about the festival like this. That's all the thanks I need. Even so, thanks, Rain. Good luck on coming up with something. Seconded. If you need us to lend you a hand, just ask. I'll do just that. What do we end up doing with the festival? I'm gonna take a background role and just work my magic behind the scenes. I'm technically still second year, so if I helped you out too much, it wouldn't exactly be a fair contest, you know? Here's hoping you guys managed to figure out something good. As usual, Towa's busy with her student council presidential duties, but it's thanks to Class 7 that she made it back from crossplay at all. I really can't thank you enough. We can't thank you enough for helping get Towa back safe and sound. If you need any tech-related help for the festival, just let me know. It's nowhere near enough to repay the favor, but it's all I can do. Ooh. Okay, so it's a small, but it probably does a ton of damage. Ragna Vortex. Oh boy. Okay, no new time stuff. Seraphic Ring. Heals fully heals and heal, so it heals everyone, cures KO, and gives regen. Good God, that's something right there, man. Do I buy it right off the bat, or do I hope we get one in a chest? I don't know, it's a hard decision to make. I mean, I guess we don't need to make the decision right now. Are everyone's slots open? Every single character? They are, okay. I can never remember. Can't thank you enough for helping get Towa back safe and sound. We have a lot of U materials now. I guess since we only upgraded the one weapon last chapter, and then we were forced to do that grinding for that one quest, I think we got a few doing that. Or maybe we did. I don't know. I think it's mainly just because we didn't make any weapons last chapter. Aside from Marines. Which honestly, we didn't pay for it that badly. It also helped that we had Sarah for the actual end of chapter boss fight, and she did, you know, crazy damage just with her base equipment. Like, we didn't have to upgrade her or anything. So I guess we're done with at least the main academy. I don't know if it's gonna... Generally, they don't let you explore Trista in the evening before the free day. So I'm assuming it's probably gonna be head back to the dorm here. Just make sure. Just kind of... We did library, we did student union. Yeah, we're good. Did I go back to the dormitory? Send it.
Insects, huh? Well, it is fall, I guess. Hard to believe I've already been here half a year. The festival used to seem so far off, now it's just next month. The past 6 months really have flown by.
Remember that time we got our ass kicked by beetles? Good times.
Huh? Is that you, Reed?
Oh, it's Towa, okay. I was like, I couldn't remember whose voice that was. Yeah, you're welcome
Towa?
for not letting you get blown up.
Hey there. Haven't seen you out and about too much
You
lately.
don't have to thank us or anything.
I thought you were still stuck in today's student council meeting.
I'm surprised you heard about it.
We're not stalking you.
We just finished up a little while ago. So I thought that was a nice point to call it a day.
I see. Did you guys discuss the Academy Festival?
Yep. We've still got a lot we need to nail down before next month to keep the preparations running smoothly. There's enough to discuss that we're actually meeting again tomorrow.
Sounds like work's really keeping you busy then. By the way, have you figured out what you'd like me to help you with tomorrow? I'll even take the tasks now if you have them handy.
Oh, I usually sort those out before I go to bed. I guess I could go over them now, but there's some shopping I really need to do. Sorry, is it okay if I give them to you tomorrow morning like usual?
I mean, I suppose.
That's totally fine.
We were trying to help you out by not making you have to get up in the morning, but...
Reen, there's something I want to tell you. And I'm sorry it's taken me so long to say it, but... I want you and everyone from Class 7 to know how grateful I am for what you did at Corellia Fortress.
Oh, we didn't do it to save you. We did it to save our boy Lloyd.
Oh. It's fine, really. We've gotten plenty of rounds of thanks for it already. We just kind of ended up in the wrong place at the right time, and we were lucky the instructors were there, and...
That doesn't change the fact that you saved my life. I wasn't on the same floor where the conference was being held, but if a shot from the railway guns had hit Orcus Tower, I doubt I'd be standing here today.
Towa, I'm just glad you're safe.
Thanks. Anyway, I feel like I'm just kind of babbling on and repeating myself now, so I'll stop myself here.
Huh. She's awfully conscientious, isn't she? Oh, you said you were on your way out to do some shopping, right? Is there a lot on your list?
Oh, Reed's trying to slide in them DMs.
Well, a pretty good amount, I suppose. Oh, and I just remembered I need to pick up that stuff at the bookstore, too.
That stuff? I don't like that stuff. I don't like anything that's not clearly stated what it is.
Then after I get everything I need at the general store, I might have to make a trip back here to drop it off.
You could do that. Or I could come along with you and help carry all those bags.
Denied. Shut down. Ooh, gross.
So how about it? No strings. I just feel like you could use a hand.
Oh no, there's no way I could drag you along on all my errands.
I mean, what else is Reed gonna do? He's gonna go sit in his room and pretend to write?
I mean, sure, it'd be a big help, but I just feel so bad asking you to do it. Ugh, that makes it sound like deep down I secretly want you to come, and that's not...
Well, if it eases your conscience, there's actually something I need your advice on. It's about my class and what we can do for the upcoming festival.
If you suggest Catgirl Cafe, you're banned. Okay? Just letting you know, Towa, you're banned. Reen? Reen grew to regret his decision that day, for he was never freed. The shopping trip lasted forever. I do think it's funny that such a hard ass has such a flowery little, like, tablecloth there. Imperial races. I saw that on his little newspaper. That's kind of a neat detail. Hey, Towa.
That should be everything.
You gonna give me advice on the festival now? No, we still have 8 more shops to go to, Reen.
Wow, is it this late already?
I guess the sun has started setting a little earlier lately. Still, I had no idea you came here often.
Well, Mick is always able to get stuff you can't buy anywhere else. He's my go-to guy when there's something I can't get at the Academy store. Like fireworks to use in school events.
Or ultra-powerful, ornaments that can be used to defeat gods themselves.
I think we even asked him for a penguin costume once, and he actually got it.
I don't want to know.
Yeah, it sounds like you have a pretty unique shopping list.
Uh-huh. Wait! How did you end up with all those bags? Oh no, I'm so sorry. Here, give me some of those.
Why are you holding the bag like that, Towa, by the way?
Don't worry about it. I'm fine.
Like, seriously, why are you holding... I mean, okay, the one doesn't have straps, but the other one that has a strap, you could definitely just, you know, have 2 on your arm.
You're carrying plenty as it is.
Sorry, Reen. Well, how about we take a break in the rest area over there? I'll buy you a coffee or something. You wanted to ask me something about the Academy Festival too, right? Ooh, yeah. That does sound like a problem. Well, your class doesn't have enough people to do anything that involves large-scale equipment or decorations. You all could get together and run a little cafe
Absolutely
without any
not.
problems, if you all wanted to do something like that.
No.
I'd thought about it, yeah.
It's too much of an anime cliche even for us.
Still, if we're going to do something, I at least want it to be as impressive as what the other classes are doing.
Feeling a little competitive, aren't we, Reen?
By club.
Well, you have enough people to put on a play or run a game tournament. But other first-year classes have already applied to do both of those.
Talent show. We've all got unique talents.
I see. I don't really want to copy an idea another class is already doing. Actually, didn't you, Crow, Angelica, and George use the stage for your exhibit last year?
Oh no.
You heard about that? How much do you know?
Well, we don't know exactly what it was you wore, but you know, people are salivating over it probably.
Not too much. All of them seemed to dance around the details. One thing they all agreed on, though, was that it was a real hit.
Me and my big mouth. You really want to know?
He really wants to know.
If you don't mind telling me anyway. Who knows? It might help me think of something Class 7 could do.
Oh god.
Well, if you insist, I can't turn down a chance to help a sweet, fledgling first year, especially after how much you helped me.
You're not gonna help us, Towa. You're gonna condemn me to horny jail forever.
I'll reach down to my toes and muster every last bit of courage to tell you.
Thanks. Was it some kind of traumatic experience or something?
It's gonna be traumatic for me.
Well, in short, we put on a musical performance.
Okay, that's not that bad. Where's the catch?
A little concert of sorts, you could say.
And we also did it nude for artistic reasons.
Wow, really? I wouldn't have expected that from you guys. So you can play an instrument then?
I am afraid not.
She banged out the triangle, dude.
That's how I got stuck being the singer.
Oh.
Angie, Crow, and George all played for the show, though.
Wow, that actually sounds like it'd be a lot of fun.
Well, at least it's not like a swimsuit competition like I was worried.
If we put on a musical show, I'm sure Elliot would be a big help.
Couldn't Elliot just play all the instruments at once with his magic?
So, what kind of music was it? Classical? Folk? Show tunes?
She's a hardcore hip-hop artist?
Well, it's hard to describe, but it was passionate. Really modern.
You might not know, but Towa has got bars.
I'm not sure I get what you mean.
not really a genre that's caught on in the Empire yet. You definitely wouldn't hear it played in Heimdall's Opera House, that's for sure.
Huh?
Alright. Do you have some free time tomorrow evening?
Oh no.
If you can't come until after you're done exploring the old schoolhouse, that's okay with me.
Tomorrow evening? Yeah, I should be free. Should I meet you in the student council room?
Oh no. Can you go to the computer room in the main school building?
Sure thing. Does this have something to do with the concert you held last year?
You'll just have to find out tomorrow night. Anyway, sorry to keep asking favors of you, but would you mind coming to the lower class dormitory with me?
Denied.
If we stay out here much longer, we're going to miss dinner at the dorms.
You got two
You have a
hands. You
point.
don't even have that many bags, lady, okay?
But really, I'm fine with all the bags. Just leave the heavy lifting to me.
You're so stubborn.
Progressive Chaos. Actually, probably one of the coolest title names so far. I feel like most of the chapter titles haven't been... I mean, they haven't been bad, but they've been a bit more standard. That one, I like that one. No, Hangout. I always get mind flooded by those. I mean, what have the chapter names been? This is Progressive Chaos. I like that one. Signs and Omens, meh. Midsummer's Revel, eh. Beyond the Railways, it's okay. It's a little standard. The Verdant City, meh. Unconventional Studies, that's okay for a first chapter name. Nothing quite as... I'm trying to think. What were these? Zero had some good ones. Zero had some really good ones as well. You know, the Crossbell's Longest Day is still probably by far the best chapter title name in the series. It or... there's one from Trails 2 that's really good, too. I can't remember what it was, though. I'm certain my brother has much on his mind, but shaming him through our lack of creativity simply isn't an option. We must come up with an idea befitting our class and status. Wow, he's really serious about this. Bringing shame to my brother through our lack of creativity simply isn't an option. We must come up with an idea befitting our class and status. The idea of an academy holding its own festival is pretty new to me. We did have seasonal festivals in Nord, though, so maybe it's like those. I don't doubt that coming together to put on a festival that everyone in the school can enjoy will be a lot of fun. We always need to think of something our class can do for it. I'm planning on inviting my oh, that's cool. Inviting my family to the Academy Festival. Now we just need to think of something our class can do for it. Well, that's pretty neat. Now, depending on what this musical performance is, maybe you want to uninvite them? Things we can pull off with just the number of people we've got in Class 7 are kind of limited, huh? Personally, I'd like it if we did something music-related, but that might be too much of a stretch. That reminds me, Towa mentioned she was involved in some kind of concert for last year's festival. Maybe I'll share some good ideas for us when we see her tomorrow evening. I keep trying to think of something, but pondering it on my own hasn't really been working out. I guess tossing ideas back and forth with each other is the way to go. Helping my club prepare for the festival while trying to brainstorm an idea for our class is proving to be a challenge. We'll have to divide up our time wisely to make sure everything goes well. Well, I don't have any clubs to worry about, so I'll devote my extra time to finding a good idea for us. You said that, but I get the feeling you're even busier than the rest of us. It's okay, we can just use our Time Lord powers to make sure time doesn't progress until we want it to, so it's pretty handy. I'm looking forward to seeing what crazy idea you decide on. Can't help you out too much, though. Having someone as brilliant as me on your side already feels like stacking the deck. Fair enough, we'll figure out something on our own. How to say, it feels like you guys have finally gotten used to having me around. Guess that means I can take it easy. Guess so, Maki's is still adjusting to your antics, I think. But to me, you've always been a little too lax to fit the image of a model upperclassman. I mean, now that you got the red jacket and everything, I might even forget you were ever a second year. Ouch, man, that one might have hit a little too close to home. I'm just messing with you. Anyway, good luck coming up with something interesting. Old Crow will be here, looking out for all you tender first years. Bonk him. He needs to be bonked. I mean, you know, it's in the privacy of his own room, though, so I can't be too mad. I'm not anti-horniness. I'm only anti-open horniness. in public. Sometimes. Guess I'll go straight to bed tonight. Easier to come up with ideas when you're well rested. That's true, but that raises the question. With all the naps you take, how are you always so tired? User experience. Alright, that makes sense. It does not make sense, actually. I lied. It's easier to come up with ideas after getting some good sleep. Night. I'll try asking my clubmates about their festival plans later, but Ferris is an upper class student and the other two are second year, so I'm sure they've got something amazing up their sleeves. Who wants to bet their answers are only going to depress me? Yeah, we don't exactly have a lot of options either. Still, I'm sure we'll come up with something we can be really proud of. Yeah, you're right about that. Make a wishy with Mishy! My club isn't meeting for practice tomorrow, so maybe I should spend the day pondering an idea for the festival. I also made arrangements with Sharon to teach me too. What do you plan on having her teach you? It's nothing too important, don't worry about it. Don't let her see your fear. An idea involving the pool might not go over all that well now that summer has passed. There's no club practice to attend tomorrow, so maybe I should spend the day pondering an idea for the festival. What's wrong, Rima? Oh, sorry, I guess I've been feeling rather out of it lately. Maybe it's because I've been so focused on coming up with ideas for the Literature Club's short story collection. You should take the chance to get some good rest tonight, then. And that's exactly what I intend to do. Okay, so that's all these guys. Let's go check the first floor and, get ready for bed. What's up, kitty cat? Oh, did you not want me to step in your food? Well, too bad. You've been coming around pretty often these days, huh? Guess you must really like whatever Sharon's been making for you. Meow. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with. You got your next field study and your practical exam coming up, so the sooner you think of something, the better. If you really can't think of anything, you could also just post up your field study reports and call it a day. And win the award for most boring event ever, not on my watch. I mean, what we could do is have Emma take our field reports and turn them into a book. Or a short story. That'd be pretty interesting to read, right? Good, you do understand. Now, the problem is that I guess the Literature Club's already doing that, but I have a feeling our material is going to have more broad appeal than what they're doing. The chairman stated that she has a high hopes for the Academy Festival. Victors will be coming up from all different regions, so it should be quite stimulating for the economy, she says. Oh. Of course, she's also looking forward to your performance as well. I'm tingling with anticipation myself. Don't ever say that again. So, we take our field studies, turn them into a comic book, distribute them. Everyone's gonna be fucking crazy. They're gonna be like, "You fought a bone dragon?" Okay, I guess we're done here? Well, yeah, let's call it. Choosing to rest will make the main story advance. Let's go. Free day. What do we got? Oh my god. From heart to stomach. I'm thinking about making some... Oh, mint. I'm thinking about making some food as a present for someone, but I don't know what to make. It's gotta be something that screams me, you know? I think I'll need someone's help to figure that out. If you got a stomach of steel and can help me out, meet me in the cafeteria kitchen in the student union. Mint. Okay, a personal request. Reen, I have to ask you to do me a favor. I'll be in the training hall on the first floor of the gym. If you come prepared. Ooh. We fighting? We fighting? Ah, good Mr. Swarzer, we have come to an amusing juncture, which, even if I were to submit a blank request form, you would naturally assume my intent to be an investigation of the old schoolhouse, and so it is once again. He's a jokester, ain't he? Joke's gonna be on him when he doesn't give you that medal, and we beat his ass. A request from Angelica. If she put it in directly, I guess it doesn't have anything to do with the oval bike. But it says to come prepared. Wonder what that's all about. Let's see, we got the usual letter from the principal, and the others are requests for help making a dish. And this evening, I'm meeting up with Towa in the computer room. I'm curious what she has to show, but I guess right now I should just focus on the tasks I've got. Oh, well, we got a nice fall day on our hands, and it looks like this weather's going to stick around for a while. First free day since we switched back to long sleeve uniforms too. Better roll up the sleeves and get to work. God, you're such a dork, Green. Word has it that you struck upon an idea for the festival, Masterine. Not quite. Maybe get a little help finding some inspiration for one, though. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. I shall devote my entire being to aiding you all. I think we'd break all sorts of unspoken rules if we got you involved with this. Thanks for offering, but we'll try and pull this through by ourselves. How very like you. Perhaps that was rather impertinent of me. However, do feel free to request my assistance, even for the most seemingly minute of issues. As the storm is made, I will be sure to require you with anything you aid or require. You know, I just got the words mixed up, okay? She's gonna aid us with anything we require. She's not gonna require you of anything you aid. That doesn't make any sense, okay? I know. I don't know where I was going with this bit. Emma, save me. Rare to see you in the room on a free day, Emma. Something up? I'm just feeling a bit tired, that's all. Well, with the Academy Festival coming up, all the class's presidents have a lot we need to take care of. That makes sense. I guess I should let you get some rest then. We got commitments, not just to our class, but to the Literature Club too. Well, it's not as bad as I might have made it sound. For one thing, the Literature Club's festival preparations are more or less taken care of at this point. The only thing left is waiting for our class to figure out what we're going to do. Yeah, we really do need to get that sorted out pretty soon. Let's do all we can to make this festival one we'll all remember. Something on our mind? It was pretty obvious during last month's field study, but there's definitely something Emma's been keeping from us. Not yet. Later. Oh, so who else is in here? Laura's also? We'll talk to you later, Laura. We're probably going to go ahead and end the video here in a second. Just because I'm out of time to record, and this is a pretty good stopping point right at the beginning of our free day. So next time, we will begin the long, arduous, but fulfilling task of talking to well, actually, first things first. Before we get too deep in the sauce, I will take a couple minutes. Oh yeah, you guys got another field study this month, right? That's right, the board of directors just made the decision on it the other day. Oh boy, you kids just can't catch a break now, can ya? Now's really not the best time to traipse around Zemuria. Well, what you gonna do? Your class is still doing something with the festival, right? Well, if you need me to order some supplies for you, just let me know. I don't bite. Usually. Thank you very much. He's got a rough exterior, but I guess he's the big softy deep down. You got anything? Oh, we did miss something. I thought we were gonna get a recipe for, making the beef rice stuff, but I guess we just didn't talk to everyone. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we can definitely turn these in. We don't need any regular tear bombs anymore. We're never going to use those. We could make kitty ears. We could. Could also, like, not do that. None of these are jumping out at me as something we want. Oh, we can make an upgraded. Oh my god, dude. Plus 1,000 HP. Are you kidding me? So, I guess we have to unequip it first. Who has it? I know you have. Yeah. Okay. Nope. That's the wrong thing. You come here. Make Cross Crusade the strongest thing the world's ever seen. I mean, 400 HP, 8 strength. 8 strength is kind of like whatever. 400 HP, though. Me likey. I prefer just having 2 Crescent Mirrors than having them upgraded. The strength and defense on the characters we use Saintly Force on is pointless. Making an upgraded Phantom Phobia. 8 arts is not bad, plus 40 EP. Just kind of scrolling. Could make a fire bell. We've already got a fire bell though. We found one in a chest, so we don't really need another one. We should probably try and make Prankster here soon, since we actually have money to like buy ingredients and start grinding out food. Black bell, yo. Yo. We could actually get that pretty easily. Because we actually... Do we not have regular demonic sight? I thought we had it. No, I think we have it via a spell. Or like via like a package one. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if we really need... I mean, it is really nice. But I mean, I don't know. Really, the main time stuff we cast are... I mean, all the buffs are great. It's something to think about, though. And then Golden Bell. It's very... Don't we have a Shining? No, we just have Shining via some of our Master Quartz. That's also pretty good. The space spells are strong, like Dark Matter's very good, Cross Crusade's good. We'll think about it. And by think about it, I'll forget and never think about it. But with that being said, I think we're going to stop things here. Next time, we will journey forth to talk to everyone. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.